Hey there. Do this quick as we can. Gonna talk about MAC addressing, and David, think, ask me why. I'll tell you in a second. Um, yeah, I got some certs. Some of them lapsed. Fine. Um, I've, I've been the multicast subject matter expert for some pretty large companies for quite a while, so that's why you care. Um, and it's based on my experience, and I'm not getting paid for this. Okay. So you think about it, it's a group address. It's not a device, okay? And so where's it going to get Mac from? It has to be virtual, and it's always going to be a destination Mac, right? That makes sense. So they came up with a plan. I love it. Mac address is 48 bits. IP address is 32. You notice some possibilities here, but the OUI part's the first. mm, is the first 24, so I only have 24 bits left, and then we stole one more. Stole the 25th, set it to 0. So what it means is for every possible MAC address associated to IPv4 multicast, there are 32 possible addresses that can be. And I showed you the example, and we just broke down the bits on an address. And notice the first octet, completely different, right? And then we're looking at the second octet, are different by 128 because we lost that leading bit. Right there, it's going to be a 0, but then the rest looks the same. So these two max looks the same. Do you need to look at this on a consistent basis? No, you do not. The concept is what you need to hang on to. 32-bit overlap, that first octet doesn't matter. In the second octet, it because you lose that first bit, 0, 128, 1, 129, right, are going to be the same. And what I'm talking about this in terms of the OSI model, and here's your problem. Okay, so the packet comes to me, and you think about certainly wireless for sure, but even like old school Ethernet, right? You saw every packet. And what do? Well, you're looking to see if, is that my MAC address? Or is it a MAC address I care about? Yes or no. If it is yes, I'm taking it in. Okay. Then I'm looking, is this my layer 3 address? Or in this case, a group that I'm interested in? And if the answer is yes, okay. Then you're getting up to, okay, wait, is there a port protocol? And that's, I mentioned that when we talked about IP addressing. Somebody uses two applications are using the same group, but they're using different port numbers. I may not have a listener for it. So I'm making more work for devices on the network by repeating that MAC address. And it's also noted that some folks have this, they don't want to use the 0 or 128 second octet if they don't have to. And they want to stay away. So they want to stay away from basically like the 0, 0, 0, like 224, 0, 0, 0, 225, 0, 0, 0. They want to stay away from those. That way, it's really clear that it's not going to share a MAC because we weren't thinking with like OSPF or RIP or EAGRP or something you may really be running on your network. So that a device, like a router, say you're doing a big old stream, the router keeps having to take this thing in going, is this EIGRP? Oh, shoot, no. So that's why we care. Um, okay, that was it. This one's not huge. Not going to run into it too often. It's kind of a deeper design. It's more the allocation of how you're going to do your addressing. Just something to think about. Thanks for watching. There's my YouTube channel, and you can suggest topics in the comment. There's a lot more multicast coming, so don't worry about that one. And we'll talk soon.